Hello everyone, we are actually in front of our house right now, about to embark on a local road trip to the stores that you haven't seen that we frequent every day. Maybe not every day, but
these stores are the reasons why we're broke. So.
Yes, so so we're about to go on a little road trip.
Yes, you've seen us before. We've gone to Clutter Ducks Emporium in North Syracuse today. On top of that, we're going to be going to Voltage, both locations.
And as per usual, we can't just do it alone, so we got some friends here. You remember Oleg, who was our Albany chauffeur, and then we got Chris here, who was actually the first Albany trip. Yep. He was there with us. There was a bunch
our cameraman.
Yeah, he was their cameraman, and there was a little crossing of cameras, streams from that video. So, and then we can't go game hunting without
Cameron.
Our good friend Cameron. So
we have our big merry gang of video game hunters.
Yep, we're about to embark.
Destroy the stores.
We're gonna destroy the stores. Sorry, Syracuse. But
no, but stay tuned. We have some great stuff to show you, and let's do this. Ready?
I'm not sure if you guys know, our store is based on Pastime Legends.
Yeah.
Like this store,
takes a lot of cues from what Pastime Legends does in the Albany area, because the guy who owns the store, he worked.
The one with the Nintendo Power?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it has kind of that feel.
Yeah, Mike Saltzman, he's the guy who owns both. And he's done some work. He worked at Pastime in the past, so this is like kind of his take on there's obviously a lot of like our own unique ideas here. So I think we're definitely different, but I think you could see some of the similarities.
But yeah, so we had a great time. It was fun taking them around to our places.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, usually it's the other way around. We're in Albany.
So. We did stop at both the Voltages. Unfortunately, we didn't get to make it out to Micro Game 2 or Gizmos. But we did. Where else did we stop? We did Flea Market this morning.
Yes, Flea Market. And Clutter Ducks we went to.
So it was a pretty good trip, pretty successful. Found some really good stuff.
Yep.
I think I'm just gonna go over some of the stuff.
You'll see our stuff immediately after this when we get home. So good stuff here.
See, where did I get this from? Micro Games.
Yeah, you can now close in on his pickups.
Now this game right here, as you can see, it says $3.99. I don't know. Can you see?
Yes, you can.
All right. Now I know the regular Nintendo version of this game, even the card alone probably goes like $80, $90. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, I gotta look this up. And complete in box, which this is, I looked it up. It goes for about $50. And then I got a PSP game. I love these collection games. The Midway Treasures. It was $5.99. Has all 3 Mortal Kombat games, so that's worth it in and of itself. Let's see. All this stuff I got this morning at the flea market. I got, for the Genesis, Space Invaders 91 and Dragon's Revenge. Now, I really didn't know that these games even existed, and I'm a pretty avid Genesis fan. So I see these and I'm like, alright, well I know these have to be uncommon. So I looked them up, and combined, complete, they're worth about $90. Dragon's Revenge is complete. Space Invaders 91 is missing the manual. But it's a pretty good deal. I was able to bundle them and for $22. So pretty good deal. And then I got a PlayStation game for Nate's recommendation, Time Commando.
We did purchase that yesterday, so.
For $4. If
you got a better deal on it than we did.
If it sucks, he owes me $4.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then the 360 game, Army of Two, Devil's Cartel. I like the first 2 games, and it's $15.
With the manual.
With the manual, it's complete. So whatever. And last thing, a Sega Sports Dreamcast controller. It's a little grimy, it's a little beat up, but the buttons seem to all work pretty well. I'll be able to clean this up and get this in pretty decent condition.
Yeah.
And it was $3. I could use another Dreamcast controller, and considering this was a specialized one.
Yeah, if you could find the system in the wild, they're worth a lot of money. So pretty cool that he found that. And there was the initial pickups, right?
And then there was the initial pickups at Voltage.
First Voltage.
This I pretty much paid retail for, but I've been wanting to get it for the 3DS, the Kirby Deluxe. I love the Kirby games.
Yeah, I still want to get that one.
I've been wanting to get it, so help out a local business and get it there instead of GameStop.
They appreciate it.
Yeah. And I just got a couple random NES games, pretty cheap. Commando, and Yo-Noid.
So fun. Yo-Noid.
Both Capcom games, so Capcom is awesome.
Especially in the NES era. Oh my god.
Era. And a classic on the PS1, Twisted Metal 2.
Really good price.
Yeah, I forget how much I paid for all this stuff, but he knocked it down a few dollars on everything because I bought a bunch of stuff, so I got a pretty good deal on all of it. So.
Awesome.
So overall, it was a pretty successful trip out here in Syracuse. And,
you'll have to come back again and see the other stores now that you didn't get to see this time.
I gotta say, the flea market was really impressive. I mean, we kind of ran through it because we were trying to get to this crappy convention.
Yeah.
But I wish we had more time to stay there because we have nothing like that in Albany. Like we have flea markets a few times a year, and they suck compared to this one. And you guys have this one every weekend.
Every week, yeah.
It's every week through the year, even crappy winter months when there's like 5 feet of snow, and the stuff's always changing out, switching.
Yep, always good to go every couple of weeks and see what they got.
Yeah, and this convention, you guys have anything to say about it?
We didn't come here.
Broke after the flea market.
Well, we went to the flea market and the game stores yesterday with our budget of, okay, we don't want to spend over this amount. And so here we weren't really planning on getting anything. and it was cool to see some of the stuff there, but it was kind of overpriced, actually very overpriced.
Very, very overpriced.
And so, but I wanted to see it, and it seems like there's a lot of people who are having a really good time in there that are more for that stuff. But it's a totally other nerd hobby that that is like 0.01% of my nerd hobbies. So if I wanted to spend more time into it, I'd probably be more interested in it. But because I'm balancing my time between movies, TV shows, and games that I want to play, it's just another outlet that's cool, but yeah, it didn't apply to me as much.
Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. Yeah, I've been to bigger conventions like that before, and it's just things written there were super overpriced, and it was really small. I mean, the room was probably about 800 square feet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing.
Oh, he's got one more thing.
You gotta show that.
Let's go Rangers.
Well, thanks for visiting us, guys. It was a good trip,
awesome time, and we'll
got
see
some
you
good footage. Thanks,
probably
Chris.
end of summer.
Yes.
Do a game tour
Yeah, we'll do one end of summer, beginning of fall. Maybe we'll come out your way again. So.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Thanks, man.
Have
safe travels, guys.
Potato chips, party size.
Put this in your video.
It's in your video.
This should be in your video.